What's up, man?
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I got some bad news. My computer restarted itself, so most of that shit disappeared from yesterday. I hope it's saved.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, we were just at a certain point I can get back to. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Let me make you.
Yeah, I don't know. I got another. I don't know if it's because we're changing this stuff, but I got another lead last night for a final expense,
Yeah.
but I never got a text message about it.
Huh. We tried that yesterday and it didn't go through, but the ones afterward did.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete that from the sequence and just create a separate zap.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to take a look at
I don't know if
the ads.
it's not any good. I mean, we've been trying.
Because if here's the problem with Facebook is if you up your spend limit, they're going to spend it. Oh, they're going to spend it,
Oh, yeah,
And so
I just got charged another $50, but I don't know how much we've spent so far. How much does it say?
I'll show you here.
$100.
132.
Yeah, that's not bad. So I went ahead and turned off the auto leads because they've been sitting there for like 3 days with nothing.
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's the right call. This one's still rolling.
Yeah.
These aren't producing anything yet, but they've only spent $5 a piece.
Correct.
So let's let these run for today.
The total spend's what I spent so far on Facebook, right? $160.
Yeah. And you got to remember, look at each. I'm sorry.
They just charged $50, so it's not the end of the world. I mean,
right.
So that's went up, but I mean, I got 11 leads. I spent $14 a lead, which is probably normal.
Yeah, and here's the problem: is we're just getting started, and with this, you got to remember we spent 14 here, 23 here, 8 here, with no results whatsoever.
Correct.
Right. So we've got $40 in wasted spend off of this 161. So it's really 120 in terms of calculating your average cost per lead from converting ads.
Sure.
So
I mean, the leads are so far we haven't gotten a hold of any. Well, we got one lady that told us no.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, I guess in terms of your regular everyday internet lead, I guess that's what they are, because they're not, that's
very similar.
Said, right? These are very low intent leads anyway.
Yep, really. They are, exactly. And so what we're doing with this is, as we're building this campaign out, and I could have flipped these on all to $20-$30 a day, but we even flipped this one to 15 and you only got one more lead and your cost per lead doubled.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So sometimes it's best just to keep it at 5, right? And I don't know why that's the case, but it's more busy work because you have to go in and duplicate and delete and change, etc. But so one thing we can do probably tomorrow morning, see if these get any leads today. If they don't, shut them off by the end of the day. Okay. Tomorrow morning, I will have a basic video for the auto campaign, and then we'll target by county for each state. So we just went statewide on auto insurance. So we still have those auto insurance campaigns down here that converted decently at $12, right?
Yeah.
So now we can take this, we can duplicate it, and we can go by county. So now we can say, hey, attention, Broward County, right? One thing we used to be able to do is target by employer, but Facebook won't let you target by employer anymore. I don't know why. So we have to find other things that are going to get people to feel like we're giving them only an opportunity, right? An exclusive opportunity. That's what targeting by employer used to be able to allow us to do. Is we could target and say, hey, attention Walmart employees. There's a new state approved program for Walmart employees. But now what I think we should do today, I'm going to finish up your white label of the platform. So tomorrow we can start running a traffic ad, because we want to jump on and get a pixel, which is our next step. But we wanted to finish today the automation. So let's go to Zapier. All right. Go into the Zaps. So this is the one we were messing with yesterday. I believe it's this one that sends you a message. That. It's this one right here. So we're going to put that notification to you in a separate Zap. So we've got the first day here. They get an instant notification. A minute later, they get a notification, and then we get the third after an hour. Okay?
Yep.
So we'll just test to continue this. Did that hit your cell phone?
Does it come through as a text?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we're going to delay for a day. Okay, so we've got our delay for a day. We're going to come back in. Twilio. We're going to send an SMS. Select our account. Choose your phone number. And then you just select the ad, right? Facebook lead ads. And the phone number from the lead ad that you want to send the message to, right? This is the person who requested a quote. So we're just going to follow up. Hey there. Oh, come on. Don't forget about your insurance quote. We have it prepared. Are you available to review it? If so, simply text 202 to, what's your phone number?
484-840-8825.
And we'll reach out immediately.
That don't, you need to put the apostrophe in the don't, FYI.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Okay. I'm going to send this to your phone. Make sure all the text comes through, okay?
Yep.
If there's any missing text, then we need to shorten the message.
Hey there, don't forget about your insurance quote. We have it prepared. Are you, yeah.
All of it came through okay?
No.
Yeah, I figured it was a little bit too long. Okay, so.
It was after 202, or after 202, it says 248-4840-8825, and we'll reach out immediately. Maybe just end it with that.
So the way that we combat that is we send that message, and then we do a 5-second delay, and we finish the message, right? Or we could even do a 3-second delay. Oh, you can only do a minute. Okay, well, we'll just leave it the way it is then.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll do after a minute. Let's do after 3 minutes. We'll say, send another message. Okay. No. What am I doing? Send them SMS. Twilio. Your phone number. If you have any questions in particular, feel free to email us at, what's your email?
Work email, Tyler at 202insurance.com.
Okay, so that's day 2. All right.
Yep.
Delay for another day. Oh, oops. Delay for 1 day. All right. Okay. Select the number. Going to the consumer. It's been 2 days since you requested a quote, and we've been trying to reach you. We're going to assume they haven't called into the office yet.
Okay.
Have really good news, so reach out when you can. What's your phone number again?
484-840-8825. Now, if they do call in and we sell it, how do we get their number out of this so they don't continue to get messages?
Tell them to reply to the message. Stop.
Okay. Gotcha. So anyone we sell, just go back into the message.
Just say, hey, before we get off the phone here, the text messages you got from us, can you just reply to that 1888 phone numbers, the word STOP? That'll turn off the automated follow-up so you don't get bugged anymore. Oh, sure. If they do or don't, you can't really control that other than going into Twilio and manually deleting or manually blocking their cell phone number. So that's the easiest way, is just say, hey, just reply to the text messages we've been sending you. Just reply stop.
Okay.
And you could even tell them to do that while you're on the phone and say, can you confirm that you've done that? Okay, great. Right. So that one's done. I'm going to send this test to you real quick. Make sure that the phone number shows up completely.
It's been 2 days since you went leave. Yep.
Phone number is good.
Yep.
All right. So it's like linked, right? So they could just click it to call.
Yep.
Cool. All right. So we just delay again for, let's just delay for a minute. And we're going to give them a fun fact about State Farm. Or maybe not even State Farm. Let's give them a fun fact about insurance in general, right?
Sure.
At this point, they won't know that you're necessarily calling from State Farm. Send another Twilio. All right. So we're going to send it back to the lead number here. Lead ad. And we're just going to say, did you know an accurate rate requires we review your information in person? We have some of what we need, but not all. Text 202 to 484 what?
840 8825.
8825
Yep.
to complete. Shorten this a little bit. Accurate rates require we review your information in person, but not all. Send this test to you real quick.
All good.
Does it have the to complete your quote part?
Yes.
Cool. So that full text came through?
Yep.
All right, we're going to do a delay for an hour. This is day 3, remember?
Correct.
So we're going to delay for 1 hour. All right, so here's the number. And this one we're going to say, my best team member. We're going to repeat what we did before, right? Just became available. Do you have a minute to speak? If so, text 484, sorry.
840 8825.
Okay.
Yep. Looks good.
Okay. So we're going to delay again for a couple hours, say 3 hours. And this is what the next thing we're going to do is called a breakup letter is the idea, right? So this is day 3. We've already hit you on 8 or 12 contacts, and you still haven't reached out to us. Oh, I chose minutes. Oops, I'm going to go to hours. So at Twilio, select the number again. So we're going to say we have the quote prepared, but are you sure you don't want to save money? Our clients save average $50 per month. Text 202 to 484840252 or
840-8825. 484-840-8825, yep.
our clients save average $50 per month. Text 202 for savings. Okay.
Yep.
You're going to start getting 202 messages in your inbox here in your office. Make sure that's a full text message there.
Yep.
Okay. Let's delay for 12 hours because we did a 3-hour delay, so we need a delay for 21 hours. See what I'm saying? So we come back to the same time of day
Yeah.
we were at before. So instead of delaying for a whole day, let's just delay for 21 hours. Actually, we'll make it 20 hours so it goes a little bit earlier the next day. Don't you remember the heck, dude? requesting a quote. We do. It's been 4 days now. Are you ready to save? Text 202 to 48484085.
8825.
Oops. And we'll call you instantly. Check your phone.
Yep.
Cool. So let's give it another, let's give this one an hour delay. Now let's start giving them actual education about insurance. See what I'm saying?
Sure.
So this one's Twilio. Okay. Select the number, straight into the content. So we're going to say liability is only an issue if your limits are too low. We have tools you can use to determine if you are low on liability. Text 202 to 484 840 8825.
Yep.
Got it. To find out. Okay. That's day 4. Make sure that looks good in your text. A little bit too long.
Hasn't come through yet.
Give it a second. Nothing, huh?
Not yet. No, nothing.
Tools to help you determine. We have tools to help you. That's all we need to say, I guess. Your liability. Continue. How about that
There,
one?
that one went.
Okay.
That worked.
The one before must have been too big. Okay. So that was day 4, right? So we're going to delay again for 24 hours. Oh, shoot. Nope, don't want to do that for 21 day. So we go Twilio. This is day 6. Or day 5, right? Day 5.
Correct.
So 88 number, lead phone number. All right, we're in day 5. Let's just say it's been almost a week since your request. Did we do something wrong? We just want to help. Text 202 to for help with quotes.
Almost is spelled wrong.
Oh, come on. All right, continue. Test it.
Good.
Went through just good.
Yep.
All right, let's do another delay. Let's go to day 6. Because we don't want to hit them with 3-4 text messages a day, right? You'll get them to unsubscribe.
Yeah.
So we're going to delay for another day. Okay. The phone number again. So this one we're going to say, we understand getting a quote can be intimidating. Think of us as fluffy puppies. Or, no, we're easy to get along with. Text 202 to 4848 408825 to for a virtual for a comfortable quote. So getting quotes is intimidating. We're just going to tell them up front, we get it, right?
Yep.
Getting insurance quotes is, we are easy.
You have an E in front of getting.
This is day 5, right?
Yep. No, day 6, I thought.
Day 6, that's right. We did one on day 5. So day 6, did you get that?
Did you hit test and continue? I don't think you did.
Did I?
I don't think so. No, yeah, there we go. Yep, got it.
Cool. All right. So day 7. So we're going to hit them 3 times on day 7. Now we're going to give them like a real breakup letter. Okay?
Sure.
So we're going to say, hey, we've been working on this quote for you. We've got it prepared in the office. Did we do something wrong? Wait a minute. We just wanted to reach out to you to make sure that you got everything you needed. Do you have any questions? Wait a minute. Look, it's been a week. We just want to make sure that everything's okay. Because they already know what they have to do. They've got all those messages before telling them to text 202 to what? Right?
Sure.
Now we're going to make it feel like somebody's really starting to try to start a conversation here. This one, we're not going to give any call to action. We're just going to give them perspective. Okay?
Sure.
So send them an SMS. And we'll end with this after we get this one done, is you're going to start to see these effects be played out on the leads that you are generating. Now, if you want to send these messages back to the leads you've already generated, just have one of your team members go through and manually submit their information in the test form I'll show you here at the end of the video. Okay?
Okay.
So that way you wrap up all the leads you've generated back up into your funnel.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can do that today. So much easier.
Yep.
It's great to have them call instead of us chasing shit, basically. That's what I like about this. We're not chasing shit, we're only going to chase it if they want it, right?
Right, yeah, and we want your team to only be responding to actions that are coming from people who are at a buying position or at least at an interested position. Somebody who has expressed in media, like instead of like I said before, a lead form is somebody raising their hand in a crowd. But
Correct.
now that you've got their cell phone number and their email with all these messages that you're going to be sending out to them both on their cell and their email, they're eventually going to see that you're trying to help them, and the chances of them reaching out are higher. Now, this is up to you. You can ask your team members. I know that the first name Candy for a girl gets people to call into the office. I don't know why. It just works. Call Candy Now has a ring to it that people just respond to. Because who doesn't like candy? I mean,
Sure.
the answer lies within the question, right?
Yep.
So, so you can tell your team members and say, hey, look, our digital online lady who's following up with all of our prospects for us is named Candy. So if somebody calls in asking for Candy, just let them know that she's out of the office, but you can help them.
Sure.
So if that's the case, then let's go ahead and add that in here to day 7. I was not going to do it, but if you're okay with it, I want you to see.
Let's do it. I mean, what do I got to lose? I need leads. We need to make money.
Yeah, exactly right. So here we're going to say my best agent, Candy, is wanting to speak with She told me you requested a quote a week ago. I noticed you have not reviewed it yet. Okay. Make sure that hits your phone.
Best friend wanted to speak with you. She told me you requested a quote a week. I noticed you have not reviewed it yet. Yep.
Okay. Delay for a minute. We don't want to waste your time. We only to put cash back in your pocket from savings we can offer. After all, you did request the quote, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now we're going to make them do a little bit of work. Okay?
Okay.
Because we want to get their mind to jog for a minute. We want them to have some level of commitment to figuring out how to get this quote, right? Not too difficult, but enough for them to have to stop for a second and think, okay, well, what do I need to do? Right?
Correct.
And I bet you can guess what I'm going to say. once I do it, you'll be like, duh, right?
Sure.
So we have only got the first week set up on this. And over the next week, we're going to keep coming into this and adding on to this until we get to 3 months. Does that make sense? I mean, I could sit here for the next hour and a half and do 3 months up front. But I think your time and my time would be today better spent going out and working on other things, because now we've got a week of work and text message at least ahead of the consumer. Anybody who fills out a quote today, they're not going to stop receiving text messages from us for another week. So We'll have to jump on again tomorrow, and we'll have to do another set, which would be a 4-week set, because after the first week, we go from every day to every other day. And we do that for 2 weeks. And then we go from every other day to every 3 days. And we do that for 3 weeks. And then we go back to every 2 days. And then as we get closer to that 90-day mark, we get closer and closer up to 1 day, right?
Okay.
So we get, the person requests the quote, we give them notifications consistently for 7 days. We hit them 12, 15 times via text alone. We're going to match those 12 to 15 touches in that for 7 days with email, right? And then from there, we taper off for a couple weeks, and then we build back up to a daily, and then we cycle them again, backing up. And what we do is we cycle only the people who reply to the text messages or emails and go back through a new funnel. So what we'll do in the second week is the text messages we'll be sending are, hey, you know what? Our time is valuable, and so is yours. We don't want to waste it. If you don't, or if you have a minute, go ahead and complete this form, and we'll send you everything you need to get started. Right?
Yep.
Now we're back to square one. We want to make sure you have intent. We're not going to go out of our way to contact you. We're not going to tell you what you need to do anymore, other than you just got to complete this form. And we'll send them to that 40 questionnaire form. And eventually you'll catch them when they're on a lunch break and they'll complete it. And then you've got a 9 out of 10 on the intent scale. See what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Yep.
So that was done. This last one, Twilio. This will be the last one for day 7. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
It's not letting me continue. You want to click that continue button for me?
Sure.
Weird. There we go. What the heck, dude? So weird. Why is it not working? Delete. Start that again. Gosh. When in doubt, restart. Delete this app or at least the connection and the event, and do it again. There we go. All right. So this one, we're just going to say, the drill. Text 202 to us. Now, I'm not going to give them the phone number this time. Why? Because we've already sent this message to them 19 times.
Yeah.
So they can scroll up for a second to find the 400 number or the 800 number and click it, or to open it to text it, right? We want them to do a little bit of effort to get that quote because we want there to be some level of intent.
Okay.
So text 202 to us today, and I'll make sure you get the best rates possible. Guaranteed. Okay?
Yep.
All right. Continue. Test and continue. All right. Let's turn that baby on. Did you get that test?
Yep.
Cool. All right. So we got that first week all set up, 32 different steps. I'm still waiting on GoDaddy to confirm the mail account for MailChimp.
Now, is this live, this tech stuff?
Yep. That's live. Yeah. So if you want to.
How can I plug those numbers into the people that already called?
You got it. Test, Facebook, add lead form. If you didn't know me, you'd never find this testing and troubleshooting, right?
Uh-huh.
But even then, there's no link that they don't show you. They make it very subtle for you to find where this tool is, right? Welcome to Facebook. If you really want to know how Facebook works, you understand this, you can go through all of Facebook's documents and you can find a lot of hidden information.
Sure.
You would never think. My first instinct was to start clicking here and then scroll down.
Sure.
Right? The tool is right here, but they don't change the color of the link. You have to scroll over it to see that it's a link. So now we've got Tyler Wise, State Farm Agent. Let's pull up Tri-State Updates. Master Insurance Form, Preview Form. And that's where you'll put the leads information in that you got already. The only problem is I don't think you can change the date of birth. But it doesn't really matter for you, right? You're just wanting to get them on the cell phone subscription.
So I put their full name, their email, their phone number, their address, their city, and then hit next, and then I just do that for everyone that I got, and it should be okay.
Yeah, if you just want to put their phone number in here. Right?
Well, should I put their name too, or no?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter for you. You've already got their name. This is just going to resubmit their info to the form. I mean, yeah, you know what? For shits and giggles, just fill out every question. The only thing you can't change is the date of birth.
Okay.
So you're going to get a duplicate lead in your lead forms on your Facebook page from the publishing tools. You're going to get a duplicate lead of every lead you've got with your date of birth on it. Don't worry about it. This is just a one-time deal to get them put up into this 7-day follow-up.
Yeah. Okay. That's easy. I'll just sit here and do it. I only got 10 of them. It will take me 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, you got it. And then we need to, if you don't get any leads today from those final expense leads or those final expense ads, then we need to take some time maybe later this afternoon. Like, let me know by like 3:34 if you get any leads from that, because that $5 or that $10 per day limit should be spent. Sometimes Facebook will spend up to the limit and then deliver the lead data. So you might get 2 leads for $10, but they won't tell you until the end of the day. Makes sense?
Yep.
So keep an eye out for it. Let me know. If not, tomorrow we'll just spend a bunch of time putting up about 6-7 ads.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Hey, I appreciate it, man.
See ya.
Anytime. Bye.
Oh, boy.